Okay, so today we're going to be looking at ROM for wrist flexion. So, putting on right here. Go ahead into flexion. All right, we have about 70 degrees. Today we'll be looking at wrist extension. Neutral position. Okay, you can go into extension. Okay, and we're at about 70 degrees.
Go.
Okay, now we're gonna be looking at ROM for ulnar deviation. So I'm gonna open up my goniometer like this. Place it right, the axis over the capitate. Excuse me, like put it this way. And go ahead into D. And it's about 30.
One.
Okay, now we're gonna do ROM for radial deviation. So I'm gonna keep my goniometer like this. Put it up the forearm. Okay, go ahead into deviation, radial deviation. That's about 20 degrees. Okay, now we're gonna do ROM for the MCP flexion of the third phalanx. So I'm gonna have my client kind of rest her hand here and leave it in a neutral position. And then can you go ahead and make a fist? Okay. And it's about 80 degrees.
Go.
Now we're gonna do ROM for thumb carpometacarpal abduction. So I'm gonna get her in her neutral position. Which is about 40 degrees. And then go ahead into abduction. And then it's about 60 degrees there, so it's about 20 degrees of abduction. Okay, so this is wrist flexion in the 5-5 position. So I'm gonna let her hand hang off the table like this. I'm gonna stabilize her forearm here and resist here. Go ahead. Good. Okay, now we're gonna do wrist flexion in the 2-5 position. So I'm going to stabilize her forearm. I'm gonna put my finger right here so I can feel her flexors. And go ahead into flexion.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to be looking at wrist extension in the 5-5 position. So I'm going to stabilize the forearm. And then go ahead. Good job.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to look at wrist extension in the 2-5 position. So I'm going to stabilize the forearm and pop it back here so I can feel the extensors. And go ahead into extension.
Go.
Okay, this is ulnar deviation in the 5-5 position. So I'm going to stabilize the forearm again. And I'm going to apply pressure to the pinky side of the hand. And go ahead. Good. Okay, this is ulnar deviation in the 2-5 position. So I'm going to palpate on the ulnar side here. And go ahead. A little one more time. Yes. Good. Okay, this is radial deviation in 5-5. So I'm gonna stabilize the forearm, put pressure above the second and third metacarpal, and go ahead. Nice. Okay, this is radial deviation in 2-5. So I'm going to stabilize the forearm again, and right here, and go ahead. And again.